Hello, everyone. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. Thank you for being here today and showing your love, kindness, and your support. If you are open to spiritual guidance, listen on because it is going to guide you, every word. I'm going to start off with a prayer and then I'll get into this very, very powerful message today. Dear God, you have been watching over me since the very beginning. Now I humbly call upon you through prayer for an abundance of blessings. Guide me on my journey to achieve the goals I have set for myself as long as they are according to your will and plan for me. Shower me and my loved ones and all hardworking people with blessings. May we all finally harvest the fruits of our labor. This is my humble prayer. In Jesus' name, Amen. You guys, as you can tell, our world is getting crazier by the day. And we live in a society where people do bad things, wicked things to the innocent, to the brave, and cloak themselves not in their own shame, but in a false victory. Because somehow people feel that they believe things that have been told to them, but wouldn't believe the truth that is shown to them. One more time. People believe truths that have been told to them, but not the truths that are shown to them. This is the week of December 17th to the 23rd. And this is supposed to be a week where families get together for holiday fun and cheer. This is supposed to be about love. But you see, you people get so invested in what I'm doing, what the next person's doing, that you forget to actually savor the moment that your life is given to you. Be you. There is a lack of originality when there's so many people following agendas. And you could be listening and be guilty of that yourself. Because I do have a subtle voice with a great power. And my job is to love you. And it does not matter what your skin color is. I have never been a racist, and I never will. But today was so interesting. This is my second time experiencing something like this since year 2020. So I frequent this particular location often to take care of some business for myself, something that I need to get done on the weekend. Don't bother anybody. I'm always pleasant. I'm always out of the way. Everyone has their free will and can do whatever they want to do. And people can believe whatever they want to believe. Now follow this message, you guys, because this is a message for the divine collective. This is your message too. So I speak and put myself in your shoes. Okay? So this is not coming from my personal bias. This is coming from a collective of people who are going through this right now. People who are experiencing this right now simultaneously. But I experienced it today and I want to share it. So I walk into the store. I'm always giving my business to this store. Because sometimes I may want a bottle of water. Sometimes I may need something from the store. When I first looked into the store owner's eyes, I knew he was deceptive. And I knew that he was malicious. And I knew that he had a problem with me. But no, I'm not going to call him out for that, because I understand the ignorance that resides within. And if I were not who you know I am, why do you feel the way you feel about me? That is the number one question that a lot of people do not have the answer to. Because I never want to hold a conversation with you, but you want to hold a conversation with me. And this conversation is about what's happening in the world right now. You bring up the idea that Jesus, you think, is a Jewish. You are a Muslim. And you said to me that everyone is a Muslim. And you said to me that you do not believe in Jesus. And you asked and you chuckled and you laughed and you said, "Who is Jesus?" And I said, "Mine. Mine." That's who? So he says, What does he do? What has he done for people? Who is he? Why do people believe in him? I said, "You don't know what he did?" He said, "No." I said, "You don't know who you are." He said, "That has nothing to do with me. I'm a Muslim man." And I said, "And?" Elaborate, because I'm trying to figure out why you start this conversation with me. You chose me. You see me every weekend. This is the questions you've always wanted to ask me, because you've dropped little inklings to let me know that this is where you were headed. I was just waiting on your day. So you chuckle and you ask this question to me. Is Jesus dangerous? That's why he's yours. And I said, "No, Jesus isn't dangerous. I am." And I walked out. I am not the person that gets involved with things like this. But when you come to me with something like this, you've just made it personal. Now it's personal. I don't care who you believe in, and I'm not saying that one is right and one is wrong. I have no other way of being but a child of God. And being that I am one, I can't dislike you, or disown you, or not love you because of what you believe. I can't do this to people who are Jewish. I can't do this to people who are white. I can't do this to people who are black. For me, it's about, where is your heart? Where is your heart? I look at your heart. Is your heart in the right place? And apparently not, because there was a wicked evil in his eyes that he cloaks every single day. And I feel like you are in the United States of America. The least you could do is keep your remarks to yourself and be obedient. Because our country, no matter who you are, if you're from here, this is our country now. And if you're going to be here, You're going to do what you need to do and keep your mouth closed about certain things to certain people, especially this person. Because I didn't do anything to you. I treat you kindly. I smile at you every time I see you. I'm always telling you good morning or good afternoon. How are you today? I hope all is well. That's good. I'm just really a loving person. But what I'm getting tired of is people going with their agenda instead of going with the truth. The truth shall set you free. But you choose to be here and become a slave to your own shameful pit that you have created because you hate us. How could you hate us when you are here with us? You're in our country. Do you not realize what you have done today? You have looked at me in my eyes and you have treated me like a foreigner today. Like I am you. When really the whole time you're not realizing what you have done and what you are doing. You cannot judge anyone about things that you do not know. Were you here in the beginning? That's what I thought. You don't know anything. You only know so much. And if I weren't a problem for you, you wouldn't be saying anything. And that is the truth. So now you just told me something. Just like the last man. You told me that you don't like America. You told me that you don't like the people here. You turn your nose up at us. So that means you don't need to be here if you can't love us. So I think maybe it's time to go back. Because here in this country, this is the land of the free. And if you feel like you can't be yourself, this isn't for you. Because one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be myself. And if I don't start a problem with you, don't start a problem with me. I have nothing against Muslims and nothing against Jews, nothing against white people, and nothing against blacks or any other races. Hispanics, any other. Brazilians, Hondurans, Cubans, Australians. I am not that kind of person. And people are so... This is really stressful because people are so hateful now, more than they've ever been. But they're not looking at themselves in that mirror and seeing that they're the only ones spewing out the hate and there is none being sent to you. I am graceful in all that I do, no matter how it looks to you, because you will never understand the works of a goddess when you are not that. Understand that. There is a certain level of humility and meekness that you should hold for your own sake. Because you will not understand things. And I keep trying to get that across. But of course, me trying to get you to understand is also not doing enough, because it's hard for you to understand. You are ignorant. And I understand that, so I love you. Still, to that man who owns that store, I still love you. Because I didn't do this to you, you did this to yourself. The moment you decided to judge a person, you did it to yourself. The moment you decided to hate America and the people who built this country, this land, you did it to yourself. The moment you decided to feel this way, and then you go against the Jews in a time where, look at what's going on right now in the world. Look at what's happening right now. There's innocent people going through a lot of things that they did not ask for right now. And it's because of people who have hate in their heart. How could you be the one to stand there and say, you hate Christians. You hate people who believe that Jesus is the Son of God. You hate prophets. You said these things. I wasn't looking for this conversation, but you said these things. Do you not see that you're failing here? Do you not see where you're going wrong? Do you not see that you have committed a sin just now, that you are really, this is blasphemous? And the reason why is not because of what you believe. It's because of what I feel in your heart, what I see in your eyes, what I know in your spirit. You are hateful, vengeful, bloodthirsty, starving, ignorant, insincere, douchebag. You are everything opposite of what we strive for, what we work hard for, what we're fighting for, what we dream about, how we feel to wake up every day of our lives giving praise to God Almighty. You have the nerve to speak of God, but you're not of God. The nerve to spew your hate. And what did you want? Your customers standing behind me to feel like it was a light you shined? They knew who the light is, and so they walked out of your store. Right behind me. It was you. It's your hate that is in that spotlight. You're not the spotlight. You're in it. It's a difference. Because you just told a store full of people how you feel about us. You shouldn't have a store. You shouldn't have the right to do the things you're doing in a place where you can't love other people, where you can't accept what other people believe, and when you can't believe the truth that is right in your face. You want grace? You have grace. You want unity? You have unity. I'm shopping with you in your store. And I come around for a reason. And it's because I know when you see me, you hate me. But I have nothing but love for you, baby. Nothing but love. And see, my kind of love, is going to strip you bare. Because you are an insecure man. You can't appreciate the life that God has given to you. You can't appreciate anything but your family, your business, your things, your car, your stuff, your country, your this, your... Okay. Well, if you feel like that, don't sit with us. Don't sit with us. I don't feel the way you feel, and I'm sorry. I don't feel the way you feel. I don't take an entire people and diminish the entire race of people just because a few of you knuckleheads decided to be hateful. You could never talk to a person about God, about love, about family, about truth, about spirituality, about beliefs, if none of it exists within you. Understand that. You are not talking to a person, your ordinary person, and you are aware that you're not. So that is the reason why your conversation began. But as a child of the God, I understand that it's a lot of things you have to be taught and you don't know. I understand that it's many things that you will never understand. I understand. So I can't be upset. So if that was your mission, it's not accomplished. I think I just upset you. All right. So this entire message, I feel, is about an empress or an emperor energy. This is about a divine empress being the wisdom of life. Okay? This week is about owning up to the title, being so wise, the wisest empress, the wisdom of life. Do you understand what that means? To be the wisdom of life? Having the answers, and everyone's trying to cheat on you, and you're leading them to their destiny. Because if your destiny was to fail the test, just because you're cheating on me, just because you're cheating with me, trying to figure out the answers, it doesn't mean that you're going to pass. Because the awareness is already there that you don't know and that you're cheating, trying to find out. But you can mess around and find out. Because I think what you are going to find out is that there is a realm of order that happens up in the heavens, which is located above your little earthly evil schemes, your plans. And this symbolizes a blindness, a foolishness, and a self-destruction for most. Now is the time for the kings, the queens, the empress, the emperor. Wake up. Come into union with your people. Be graceful. And understand that the spiritual world surpasses the material. Do not hate people the way that you have been shown these examples from those who are beneath the divine. Do not follow them. Follow God. God bless.